Okay, again, good morning. The Promethean board is acting up. We're going to look at chapter 5. We'll continue with chapter 5 and the case study. The case study is on page 104. Everybody has chapter 5? Everybody looking at chapter 5? Yes or no? As a class, read the case study and discuss the questions that follow. After reading the chapter, which we've already done, revisit the discussion questions. Have your answers changed? If so, explain how. Alright, so look at the discussion questions. Predict what William might have shared about the influences on the state of education in his youth. So if his youth means, well, apparently William must be what? An older person. Thank you, Ms. Williams. What might William have shared about the influences on the state education during his early career? Okay, so Ms. Ivy, will you read the first paragraph there about the case study?
Ben shares his interest in pursuing a career in teaching with one of the residents, William, who is in his 90s. William was a teacher, school principal, and also served as a district superintendent during his working years. Continually,
Where did you start? Start under the bottom of the picture.
Ben's class is visiting an assisted living room for living home for elderly residents as a part of his high school history class. He and his classmates are supposed to engage the residents in a conversation as a way of practicing oral history data collection.
Alright, oral history data collection. Alright, so give me a setting. What do you see in this picture, Mr. Jones? What do you see here? Where is Ben?
Right there talking.
Oh, right where? Can you describe the place that he's in?
Right side.
According to what Jasmine just read, let me rephrase. What do you see? What's your vision? Do you get a vision in your mind?
He being as an assistant of the elder.
Okay, so Ben's class.
In class,
Mhm.
they came to the 6th elder.
All right, and what? Where are they, Mr. Florida? In an assisted living home. Very good. All right. So, what is their goal, Mr. Lancaster? What's the goal of the class? If they're in this assisted living place.
To practice oral history data collection.
All right. So engage with the resident. That means they're gonna what? What do you do when you engage with people? Talk to them. Okay. And then Mr. Lancaster said about as a way of practicing oral history data. They dare to collect what? Data. Everybody see that? Question? All right. Come on, Miss Egan. Next paragraph, please. Cognitively. Lively. Colleagues. Very good. So, Ms. Rouse, what did Ben have to information? What information did Ben have to give to William? William have to give to Ben. What did he share? What was Ben's occupation, and what did he do that helped Ben gain so much information? Alright, what was, Ben's career? William's career? First of all, how old was William? 90, so what did he used to do? Alright, so those are some of his what? Positions in what? Education, right? Y'all see that? Alright, so since, what was Ben's class supposed to do, Miss Williams? What's the goal of Ben's class being there in the first place? Engage in conversation and what else, Tristan? What was their goal for being there? Data collection, alright? So they collecting information, they need some data, okay, on what? Education and careers, that's what they were doing. Alright, good. So we got that. So, they, William and Ben began to build a what? Jasmine?
I don't wanna say no commission of bond, but like,
Yeah, you would be right.
I
Because,
would.
they said they were building, they were building. That's good. That's a good answer. They began to build a bond. According to we looking at that picture, what are they doing? They laughing, smiling, right? Talking. So they building a bond, I would say. That's a good answer, Ms. Jazz. So look at the discussion questions. Click on in your Google Classroom the case study, and you're going to respond to those two questions. The first one is the item. It asks you to make a what? Prediction. Okay? Make a prediction. Okay? And then in the second one, answer the question. Okay?
Wait, can you repeat that?
Look in your Google Classroom. Everybody found the case study? Or what you supposed to respond to? Alright. Look at the discussion. So on your title for your Google Doc, go ahead and open that. Put what? Chapter 5 case study, page 104. For some reason mine's not coming up there. Google Classroom. Chapter case study.
You right?
Does it say case study? Go on now. Don't just stop. Don't stop. That's it. Don't that say case study?
You thought you saying K.
Case. C-A-S-E class. Alright. Add your Google Doc and you add your title. Chapter 5 case study. Page 104. That's your title. Go ahead and add what next? You always add what? Who's so bright and intelligent know what we always add on the Google Doc? Not a header, but just the what? Footer. Thank you. Alright,
Do
so,
you have to write the question?
no, you do not. It's just what? Complete sentence. It says, predict what William might have shared. What would your response start off with?
William might have shared.
Excellent. Good job,
You
Dan.
said type on
The title, chapter 5, case, C-A-S-E study, case study, page 104. Okay? Good job, Jazz. I like the way you think you're. Everybody have a question? Everybody have some idea how to respond? If you need to, what? Go back to the paragraph, to the case study itself, and look and see how you can make a prediction. Good answer, Jazz. Alright. William might have shared great. Okay, good. What you thinking?
I'm gonna say William might have shared great influence. I'm gonna say probably stories or experiences he might have had during the state of education overall.
Good job. What you thinking, Miss Ross? Miss LaFleur? William might have shared. Okay. Let's look at the question. It says, predict what William might have shared about the influences on the state of education when he was young. What is that saying to you?
Predict.
What is this when it says influences on the state of education? What does that mean?
In his youth, like, how did he feel when he was there?
When he was what?
In his youth.
Young. So, influences on the state of education. Okay. So, how did education influence him when he was young? It makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what do you think he might have shared? He was talking because he became a what?
A teacher, school principal, and served the district superintendent.
So, education must have played a what?
A deep role in his life.
Excellent. How you coming, Miss Ross? All right, let's see. Let's look at the question what it's asking us. Predict what William might have shared about the influences on the state of education. So, William is the older guy, right? So, what did he already tell Ben?
That he was a teacher, school principal, and also served as a district superintendent during that
So,
work year.
he had to be an adult when he did those things, right? So, as a youth, how do you think education played a role in him making those decisions? That's what you want to talk about. Okay. How we coming? Pretty good? All right. You'll use Arial for me so I can be able to read it. I got these 4 eyes. I need a little help on that writing, okay? Make it plain. Thank you. All right. Oh, excellent. I like your response because based on the information we learned about early history, you're adding that to it, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. That's what I like. Good job. How we coming, Miss Egan? Pretty good.